Once upon a time, a long time ago, a legendary warrior named Li Mubai lived in the misty mountains of ancient China. He was a master of the Wudong martial arts, a man who had spent his entire life training his body to achieve perfect skeletal alignment and absolute precision in every sword strike. But despite his great fame and unmatched skill, Mubai felt a deep internal imbalance. His soul was heavy with unexpressed love for a fellow warrior, Yu Shulian, and his mind was clouded by the desire to leave the violent path of the sword behind. Seeking to restore his internal frequency, he traveled to the city to give away his legendary weapon, the Green Destiny, hoping to anchor his spirit in pure, undisturbed stillness. He did not seek the validation of the crowd or the glory of battle, wanting only to tuck his energy away and find an absolute sanctuary of peace. The quiet rhythm of his retirement was instantly shattered when a masked thief sneaked into the governor's estate at night and stole the Green Destiny right out of its display case. The thief was Jin Yu, a young noblewoman who secretly trained in the dark arts, hiding her massive talent behind a superficial life of wealth and forced marriages. Jin used the stolen sword to flash her worldly skills, creating a massive system glitch of chaos across the desert and the local taverns, daring anyone to match her speed. The local warriors panicked and rushed into frantic, clumsy fights trying to reclaim the weapon, losing their center to anger and urgency. But Mubai looked past the flashing blade and the loud chaos, treating the theft simply as empty analytical data, recognizing that Jin's wild spirit was a mirror of his own unfulfilled potential. The peak of the struggle arrived when Mubai confronted the stubborn young thief in the heart of a vast emerald bamboo forest, demanding she return the weapon and submit to proper discipline. Jin refused, swinging the Green Destiny with terrifying velocity, her movements fueled by pure emotional urgency and pride. In that split second, Mubai did not predict or rush his sequence. He reacted with absolute precision. He stepped onto the thin, flexible stalks of the bamboo, balancing his weight perfectly through his center, and moving with the swaying trees in absolute equilibrium. As Jin lunged forward with heavy, aggressive strikes on the narrow branches, Mubai stayed completely calm, utilizing a tissue-first, effortless defense to disarm her with nothing but a small twig, proving that raw force has zero value against a calibrated mind. The final confrontation led them deep into a hidden mountain cave, where the dark plots of Jin's wicked teacher were finally exposed. In a sudden, treacherous ambush, a poisoned dart flew through the dark air, and though Mubai deflected it to protect Jin, the toxic needle scratched his neck, threatening to shut down his vital systems instantly. As his breathing slowed, Jin rushed to brew an antidote, but Mubai knew his time had reached its absolute boundary. He refused to waste his final precious breath on panic or anger. Instead, he used his last ounce of energy to declare his eternal love for Shulin, choosing to die as a fully aligned, sovereign soul rather than a detached monk. His peaceful passing showed the world for generations that true mastery is not found in a golden sword or empty power, but in a soul that remains upright, centered, and faithful to its own truth until the very last breath.